What's up you guys, and welcome back to another Reddit reading video. Before this video starts, I'm going to be starting a Patreon. It might be in my next video or the video after that. I have to submit it for review. If you want to contribute to that, don't be afraid. It'll be linked in this video and all other videos after this once it gets approved. Alright, let's get on to the video. Today we're going to be doing r/white people Twitter, and it's just crack us white people tweeting stuff. Told my dad I ran out of alcohol and didn't have any money to buy any for the weekend. So he gave me a huge bottle of vodka from the cupboard that I stole and replaced with water when I was 16. Life really does come to bite you in the butt. The early days of stealing alcohol as a teenager. Good times. Remember when there used to be all these articles about how people in Europe live longer than Americans because they drink red wine and eat olive oil or some BS like that? Turns out it was universal healthcare the whole time. Oh, who would have known? I've lived in America my entire life. I'm Native American, so if I need healthcare, I could just move, to the tribal land. And my parents have always been in the military, so I've always had free healthcare. Literally, there wasn't a doctor in America when I had a kidney disease, and they moved my family to Germany for a specialist so I could get all my medical attention and live in the hospital for free. It probably sucks to have to pay for that stuff. I feel deeply sorry for the people that have to pay for the healthcare, like these large amounts. My brother-in-law doesn't have healthcare, and he was crying and like dying, and he was like, I can't go to the hospital, it costs too much. I'm like, this system is broken. For $5, I will write yikes under one of your ex's selfies. Who has this girl's number? Can someone get oh, that's a man. Can someone give me this guy's number? Dear Apple, Hulu, Netflix, Disney, Amazon, CBS, NBC, and everyone else trying to create a streaming service. We're not going to pay for 8 of these. Work it out. I have Hulu, Netflix, and Disney. Wait a minute, now that I think about that, I haven't paid for any of those. I actually got Disney. If you don't know this, if you have Verizon, you can get Disney Plus for free for a year. So go into your Verizon app and download that Disney Plus. Last night I watched a nature documentary about migration. I watched a short on these birds that I haven't seen. It came out in 2001 when I was in first grade. I was like, man, this Disney Plus has a lot of stuff that I forgot even existed. So if you have Verizon, go out and do that. Some of you have never held a flashlight for your dad and had him yell at you for not shining the ring in the right place, and it really shows. Well, sorry, some of us never had a dad. 19. Can I buy a bottle of vodka? USA. No, that's illegal and irresponsible. 19. Can I go $50,000 into debt for education? USA. We encourage it. 18. Can I go off to war and maybe die? Your sacrifice is appreciated for this country. I made that last one up. I'm at the mall with my daughter and her cousin, and because I cramped their style, my kids asked me to walk behind them at a distance. So now I'm just a 51-year-old man following two 12-year-old girls around the mall. Really? Honestly, that is sketchy. That can get you arrested real quick. Actually, I read this one revenge story where some guy was coming out of a marketplace with his daughter, his baby daughter, and some woman came up screaming, "That's my baby, he has my baby." People started running up and just beating him up and taking the girl. The real mom came out the store and was like chasing the woman down, like, why did she have my baby? Why is everyone beating up my husband and stuff like that? Like, being a man is just super sketchy nowadays. It's scary. For what reason does every apartment complex have a dog weight limit of 20 pounds? I can promise you, my 90-pound golden retriever does a heck of a lot better behaved than Karen's 7-pound piece of poop devil worshipping chihuahua. Excuse me? My chihuahua is 3 pounds and 2. She is very well behaved. I don't know, maybe because the dogs might tear up like the house and the carpet. Like, bigger dogs are known for like eating pieces of doors and cars and ripping up carpets and sometimes like slamming into walls and stuff like that. I don't know, I don't have big dogs. I probably never will have big dogs. My aunt Cheryl just created a group that's called Cheryl's Surprise Party and then left the group. I'm feeling a lot of emotions, but mostly respect. What? My kid is gaming with friends, so I brought him a snack and he says, "Thanks, love." Then laughter erupts from the headset and he goes, "What? You don't love your mothers? I'm sad for you. So if you need me, I'll just be over here sobbing to the world's best mom ribbon." Oh, what a sweet kid. I'm not sure if that actually happened though. Some guy. It's called Johnny Bravo. It's about a 30-year-old guy who still lives at home with his mom. His best friend is a child who lives next door, and his only goal is to get laid for kids. Cartoon Network executive, ripping a line of coke. Yes, dude, make it! Whoa, my phone just vibrated right when I said that. Oh, it's about YouTube. Talking about changing their policy. Look at that. For YouTube's sake and video wellness, this video is not for children. I just read the email they sent me, and they said if my videos are for children, they're gonna be demonetizing all of them. No, I'm scared. Can we make a reality show where we make boomers try applying to jobs for the first time in 30 years using their own advice and see how quickly they have a mental breakdown? Actually, I would watch that. I would watch a YouTube short on that. Maybe not like a whole series, but I'd watch like a YouTube short on that. Like, I should make something like that. Go out, call it Boomers Try Their Own Advice. Wendy's needs to get rid of their square burgers. It seems a little too artificial. Unlike the supernatural circle shape the hamburgers come in when you pick them off the vine. Well, I used to work at Wendy's, so I know firsthand. What they're saying is we don't cut corners. Like they don't cut corners with, making quality stuff and whatnot. So they don't cut the corners of their burgers off. How lame.
Boring.
When I bought a giant crystal ball, the lady looked at me in the eyes and said, "Whatever you do, never, ever leave it uncovered when you're not home." And I said, "Oh, because of spirits?" And she said, "What? Whoa, my Patreon just got accepted. That was so quick. Like the two weirdly different emails during the same video. I never get emails. This is amazing. If you guys would like to, I know that was just reading in the middle of that. If you guys would like to, click on the link below to my Patreon page. The heavens are with us." Okay, back to the video. When I bought a giant crystal ball, the lady looked at me in the eyes and said, "Whatever you do, never, ever leave it uncovered when you're not home." And I said, "Oh wow, because of spirits?" She said, "What? No, because the sun is weird. It'll burn down your house." Important lessons. Only the experienced genies know. Is it a genie? Who are the people that read crystal balls? Not witches, not genies, like fortune tellers? Huh? Fortune tellers? Went to visit my aunt, who despite suffering from dementia, has no intact sense of humor. Me. Have you been? Her. I have no idea. Back when I was a kid, you didn't need Joe Rogan. Your best friend had a 27-year-old brother who was a freaking loser and would smoke pot in a room with a blacklight poster and tell you that the Mayans invented cell phones. Wow, sounds like you grew up in the golden ages, huh? Sounds like a great time to be alive. Wrote my boyfriend's resignation letter and sent it to my manager so he could print it out for me, but forgot to provide any context. "Can you print this out for me, please? What kind of sick power play is this?" Dang, she sent it right to him. Like, print it out for yourself. Here, bub. If billionaires are worried, they should get a second job and try to be better at saving. Okay, the whole there should be no such thing as billionaires, I think, is the wrong way to look at it. I don't think there should be no such thing as billionaires. I think there should be no such thing as poverty. That's like someone who has seasoned chicken and someone who's only afford to slaughter their own chicken and eat it dipped in water. Instead of saying, you shouldn't be allowed to have seasoned chicken, instead, people should say, everyone should be allowed to have seasoned chicken. And this is a weird, simile or metaphor or whatever, considering that I'm vegan, so I don't even eat chicken. But yeah, that's my take on this whole political matter. If a transformer died, could y'all just use the body as a regular car? Like, respectfully though. What? Like, what is this? This is like shower thoughts, but for white people. Like, strictly white people. My girlfriend said we should each pick a hall pass, just in case we ever met that person. I chose Kate Upton. She chose her roommate Connor. Stupid Chads! Your fetishes are nothing to be ashamed about. Unless your fetish is being humiliated, they should be very ashamed of yourself, you little nasty pervert. Some weirdo who read that was probably like, oh my. Me, hit spiderweb down with a broom. Spider. Wow. Me, puts up fake spiderweb decorations for Halloween. Spider. Wow. Stolen culture. Cultural appropriation, you disgusting pig. My friend got a degree in Egyptology, but can't get a job, so he's paying more money to get a PhD, so he can work teaching other people Egyptology. In this case, college is literally a pyramid scheme. Well, that does suck. But that is the only thing with getting a degree in some very obscure thing. It's like studying arts, but then not becoming an arts teacher. It's like, where is that money really gonna be coming from? There is no age on trick-or-treating. You can knock on my door with a martini and a smoldering paw, maul in your old hands, and I'm gonna give you a Snickers. Happy Halloween. Same here, I don't care what age you are. I passed out candy. It didn't matter, I'll give anyone candy. It's literally free candy day. Like, everyone deserves free candy. Just because you're old doesn't mean you can't. Okay, let's read one more. I have no idea how long this video is gonna be. Ask my 17-year-old about the OK Boomer disclosure. Yeah, my entire generation is going to die on an uninhabitable planet, but sure, their feelings about a meme are super important to me. Oh my god. Sarcasm. Anyways, let me know what you guys think of this r/white people Twitter. And also, that good news that the Patreon came through. Hit the link down below, even if you're not gonna, go through it, just check it out for me. Just check it out and view it. I'm just so glad that it worked. I need some way to get this channel up off the ground because the ads are just not doing it. Not to mention, most of our videos can't have ads on it because they talk about, revenge and like bad stuff like that YouTube doesn't consider ad worthy, I guess. Anyways, let me know what you think down below about the video. Thank you guys so much for watching and goodbye. My lovelies. This is like way after the video was done recording. I'm sorry that there's no like improvements on the audio sound right now like there usually is. If you guys have any ideas for what I should put on the Patreon, like what benefits I should put on the Patreon, so like if you do this much, you do that much per month, then let me know down below. If you know anything about Patreon that I haven't put on there, I don't know, let me know down below too. I'm new to all this, trying to do this YouTube thing. So as a community, let's do this. Thank you guys so much for watching.